Hello everyone, this is Isabel. I'm in Berlin and I'm with one of my very good friends, Miguel Lopes, Vice President Product Management at Dialogic. Miguel, welcome to my HotShot.
Thank you.
So Miguel and I, we work in this initiative called the Youth and Women Entrepreneurship Task Force. And the role that we play is we empower startups around the world to connect with the enterprises and to help them trigger digital transformation. And when we meet regularly, we discuss the need for these micro-enterprises to have better access to unified communication, as is the key to their success, in my view anyway. But what's your view? What do you see?
So what I've seen so far is that one of the basic needs for all these startups is connectivity and real-time communications. And while in developed countries like the United States, most of the European countries and some of the Asia, there's easy access to it, right? In these developing economies, you have places like Myanmar, you have places like in Africa, Ghana, and all these countries where it's still going, right? It's not an easy access, and this is actually preventing some of these startups to reach their full potential. So what I looked at in terms of statistics, if you look at the unified communications, which sort of brings all these concepts together, there's a huge gap. And most of the seats right now in the developed countries are taken by these micro-enterprises. So we want to spread this concept to all these underdeveloped regions so we can help them reach their full potential.
And we've developed, or you've developed a concept or an initiative to address that specific need that is unmet. It's called the KYSS initiative, Kickstart Your Startup Success. So maybe you can share with us a bit what it's all about and how you address the needs of these micro-enterprises?
So we both work in the telecom industry, so we know that the best way to reach the masses is through the carriers, right? So we thought, why don't the carriers have these services in these regions? Part of it is because there's a cost to it, right? I'm a vendor and I know the cost of implementing this, so it takes time to happen. So we worked in this initially in a way to help facilitate to these carriers to implement these services as a sponsorship from both our organizations in a way that they can create this connectivity package with voice and collaboration and quickly take it to the market. Most importantly, in a way that it's at a very competitive and sustainable price for these startups.
Yes, sustainable is important.
Exactly.
Yes, as one of the UN goals, it's one of the keys.
We're contributing to several of the Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations. I can't remember exactly.
No, yes.
There's several. But the thing is,
partnership is one, and that's kind of part
exactly.
of that.
And even to empower, there's the one to empower and equal employment for everyone. So what we want is that we're not going to solve all the world's problems, but we're taking some measures to at least help facilitate that. If I'm a micro enterprise, right, one of these carriers can come to me and say, okay, here's my micro enterprise special package where you have voice, you have collaboration, video, internet connectivity, and you don't need to basically sell off your company to pay for that. It's very affordable for them.
I think that's very powerful. It's very exciting. I'm so excited to be part of this initiative, and I can't wait to start rolling it out. So the next steps are?
So we're looking for actually adventurous carriers that want to be a part of this initiative. So being part of this initiative brings several advantages, right? Not only because you're contributing, but also because there's a business opportunity there in the end of the day,
yes,
right?
Of course.
There's something that can be done, sustainable is the key word, right? You cannot just be donating it. You need to create a way, there's a business case behind it. So we want to find carriers that see this gap and need something also from the vendors and from consultancy, how they can achieve that so they can take it to market quickly and make it reachable to as many startups as they can.
So Miguel, thank you for being my victim, my willing participant. Wasn't too painful?
No, it was quite great actually.
Good, because I'm sure we're going to do that more and more going forward as this initiative develops.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm sure there's going to be news that'll be announced in the next few months.
I'm very excited.
Yes, good. So thank you everyone for watching, and watch this space because there'll be lots of developments going forward. And until my next HotShot.